The forthcoming prequel to Mad Max Fury Road, titled Furiosa, is anticipated to be a prominent cinematic event of 2024. This installment represents a departure from the franchise's traditional focus by spotlighting a character other than Max. Instead, it will delve into the backstory of the formidable character initially brought to life by Charlize Theron, now reimagined by Anya Taylor-Joy of The Queen's Gambit fame. Provided the world avoids descending into a dystopian nightmare. By May 2024, audiences will be able to witness Furiosa, a project nearly a decade in making and following the lineage of what is widely regarded as one of the paramount action films in cinematic history. The exploration of the early years of the indomitable warrior who sparked a maelstrom of high-octane chaos in Fury Road through her liberation of Immortan Joe's captive brides is highly anticipated. Devotees of the series may note that the development of Furiosa has been in motion for a substantial period, with its script having been penned even before Fury Road, starring Tom Hardy, concluded production. The prequel, which promises to shed light on previously unseen aspects of the lore such as the green place of many mothers, will feature an ensemble cast of esteemed actors, highlighting the younger years of Furiosa, now portrayed by Anya Taylor-Joy. Director George Miller has eschewed the route of digital de-aging technology, a decision that differentiates his approach from that of directors like Scorsese. In a notable casting change, Chris Hemsworth is set to assume the role of the warlord Immortan Joe, a part previously held by the late Hugh Keays-Byrne. Additional details surrounding Furiosa continue to emerge, setting the stage for what is projected to be a defining entry in the action genre.
Just a quick reminder, if you like this content, don't forget to subscribe and like this video. Now let's back to the commentary.
The debut trailer for Furiosa has been released, instantly transcending mediocrity and catapulting viewers into a realm reminiscent of Valhalla, replete with resplendence and vigor. This initial teaser for Furiosa distinguishes itself as a breathtaking revelation, spontaneously invoking an emphatic declaration from viewers. Absolutely exhilarating. This is a remarkable accomplishment, especially considering the anticipation that has been building for over 8 years among fervent fans, awaiting a glimpse of this cinematic venture. Spanning a duration of more than 2 minutes, the trailer presents what appears to be a reinvigorated iteration of Fury Road. One could question whether revisiting such a successful formula could ever yield a negative result. At times, acknowledgement must be given to the efficacy of proven methods. There is no need for alteration if the original masterpiece remains flawless. Thus, the desire for further grandiose, steampunk-inspired vehicular clashes is undeniable. There is a clear appetite for trucks equipped with formidable hook guns akin to desert whaling. Undeniably, there is an eager anticipation for the return of the Warboys. To intensify the excitement, Chris Hemsworth makes an appearance, commanding what can only be described as a motorized chariot, a sight both thrilling and awe-inspiring in its spectacle. Additionally, the trailer subtly unveils more layers of Furiosa's narrative through elegantly presented title cards, which inform viewers that 45 years after the collapse, a young Furiosa is separated from her family. The cards further reveal her lifelong commitment to an epic journey of returning to her place of origin. Upon learning of her odyssey, viewers are left with an undeniable sensation of awe. To reiterate the sentiment with even greater fervor, one feels compelled to vocalize a resounding, absolutely exhilarating once more. Charlize Theron expressed her profound disappointment at not being recast for the Fury Road sequel, understanding the decision despite the emotional weight it carried. This sentiment surfaced following a New York Times interview in which director George Miller stated Theron would not be reprising her role as Furiosa. In a subsequent conversation with The Hollywood Reporter, Theron conveyed the difficulty of absorbing this news, acknowledging her deep affinity for the character and the pride she takes in having contributed to Furiosa's creation. While George Miller had entertained the possibility of working with Theron again, using digital de-aging technology, an approach applied to actors Robert De Niro and Al Pacino in The Irishman, with mixed success, he ultimately decided the technology was not yet sufficient for an entire film. Miller's comments to the New York Times reflected his perception of the persisting uncanny valley in CGI technology. Nevertheless, Theron affirmed in a later Hollywood Reporter interview that there was no animosity between her, Miller, or actress Anya Taylor-Joy, who would be taking on the role. She lauded Taylor-Joy as a remarkably talented actress, poised to build upon the legacy of the character Theron had once envisioned. Furiosa, the upcoming installment in the Mad Max franchise, marks a notable departure from its predecessors by shifting the focus away from the eponymous character Max Rokitansky, famously portrayed by Mel Gibson and later Tom Hardy. Instead, the narrative delves into the origins of the character Furiosa, offering viewers a glimpse into her backstory. The official synopsis reveals a dystopian tale where a young Furiosa is captured from her native green place of many mothers and thrust into the clutches of the biker horde under warlord Dementus. Amidst the desolate wasteland and encounters with the Citadel's ruler, the Immortan Joe, Furiosa endures a series of challenges in her quest to find a way back home, setting the stage for a drama fraught with power struggles. Prospects for the iconic flamethrower guitar-wielding warboy from prior films to make an appearance remain tantalizingly possible. The release of Furiosa is set for a global unveiling on May 24, 2024. Anticipation is high that this film might also make its premiere at the prestigious Cannes Film Festival, echoing the debut of Fury Road at the same festival 8 years prior. Cannes rumors suggest that the film could be showcased on the celebrated Croisette in the south of France, potentially preceding its worldwide release and offering an exclusive first look at this highly anticipated prequel.